Hello, guys. Welcome to a new edition of the All In Real Estate Podcast, hosted by me, your guy, Yuri Mateo, your host. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different, guys. We're going to be talking to sellers directly, and we're going to have that conversation live with you so you guys can have an understanding on how we approach sellers, not only in buy capacity, but also creating ways that we can get into these deals creatively as well. So hope you guys like the content, enjoy, subscribe, and like this video or this live. Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna be making some calls right now, guys. Let's do it. So the way that I usually go in and kind of look for properties mostly is in the MLS. So I take the time to kind of scroll down through each each market that we have here in Connecticut, and we look for distressed properties like this one that are in distress, that need work, need a lot of work. So we potentially go in, we kind of talk to the agents and try to find a way to not only provide what it's needed as far as the seller looking for what he wants, but also that we could be in a number where we are comfortable as well coming into the property and making the offer work for us as well. So today we are going to be calling right now at 15 Burnham Street in Terryville, Connecticut. It's a duplex. As you can see, it's in pretty rough shape. We are here live. And I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. This is the property. As you guys can see, the property in the inside is very clean. It's a clean property in the inside, So there's things that we could do, that we could provide, to kind of go in not only as cash buyers but also as creative buyers, which give us a lot of opportunity and a lot of kind of positioning to go in and offer the best to the sellers. So where is a foreclosure? So we're gonna be contacting the agent right now. It has 31 days on the market. About 800 people have liked the property, so we know that it has some traction, but it's still on the market. So we're gonna jump at it, and we're gonna reach out to this agent to see if there's anything that we could do to kind of better the situation for them. That's what we do. That's what we are all about. You may ask why I like to go personally into properties that are on market. Is because since I'm starting out, I find that the best way for me to kind of get my traction and kind of get uh the calls correctly is by practicing on this on live and on market properties where these leads are for free and they've been in the market. If you know how to capitalize them, how to talk and how to structure the deals, that's why I emphasize on the studying on your craft, making sure that you are provided with the most knowledge possible to not only go in and make the best offers, but also know how to structure the deals where you can walk out as a winning as a winning player or as a winning buyer, and not only provide value for yourself but also for the seller that's selling you that property. So right now we are in Google. We are looking for the agent. We're gonna look for the agent's information. Right here, he's out of Bridgeport, so I already have his phone number on file. It's pretty easy to look at agents. He looks like a pretty nice guy. He has a bunch of listings right now, 11 listings. So our main goal right now is going try to have a nice conversation with the agent and relate to him, because agents usually are the best friend for investors. You want to have a relationship with them, not only when you submit an offer, but also staying in contact, so like that in the future when they want to pass any properties forward to you, your name, your contact is the first one that they see, um as far as investors go. So always stay in a really nice relationship with the agents. That always helps because they'll bring the deals to you instead of you having to go and look for the deals, and kind of kill yourself looking for these type of deals. So, this is always a good way to find lower deals. So look, right now he has three deals that are excellent. So he has one in 38 Elm Street in Bristol. He has for 115. We could go in and take this house for about 68 to 70,000 easy. It's been on the market for a while. Is accepting backup, so or is actually on the contract. So it's on the contract. But let's give him a call, guys. Let's see what's up with this. It's 203, 290, 85.
Please leave your message for 2032908.
So he didn't pick up. So we're gonna go right through to keep giving calls to on listings, houses that are in the market right now that been in the MLS for over 100 days. That's our niche. That's the type of buyers that's the type of sellers that we're calling as of right now. Houses that have been on the market for over 100 days on Zillow. Kind of houses that we could go in and jump in and see what the market's giving us. So there's a triplex right here that we have out of New Britain. It's a 3 family. Let's contact the agent. Let's see what we can find. I'm doing this live so you guys know kind of the process that I go through every single day on looking for property, sending deals, looking for the best options to get inside these properties and kind of be the first one. When a lot of people give up on these deals, I'm the one that picks them up. I'm always there to kind of jump in and see what the market is telling me. So we're gonna call right now Alexis out of a 3 family in Bristol and New Britain. Sorry, 6071652. Let's get it.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of Alexis Provini Trzynski, Connecticut Realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services New England Properties. If you receive this message, I'm either on the other line or in an appointment helping one of my clients to achieve their real estate dreams. If this is a real estate emergency or you'd like a faster response, please feel free to text me at this same phone number of 860-967-1652. Otherwise, please leave your name, phone number, and a detailed message, and I will get back to you just as soon as I'm finished providing my current appointment with uninterrupted service. I look forward to the opportunity.
Okay, so let's move into the next one. Let's keep looking at houses, guys. Let's see if we can find one that satisfy kind of what we're looking for, kind of that low end between 250 to 200,000 that's been on the market for over 100 days. So that's kind of like the property that we ideally are looking for to kind of jump in and see what we can offer to the seller. So we're gonna save this house, we're gonna save this property, and we're gonna keep giving calls. We're gonna be live for a minute, guys. So I'm in the other end looking at properties, trying to see if we can find one that we could call and is kind of in our price range. See a lot of them here in Waterbury, Connecticut. We're looking for places like Bristol, Thompson, Middlebury, Watertown, Waterbury, Naugatuck, Hamden, Middlefield, Meriden, all those cities. So we are trying to contact all those type of sellers that have multifamily for over 100 days here in the market that are looking for are looking to sell, and because the property's been on the market for so long, we kind of looking for the right price to go in either as wholesale or kind of a property for us if it makes sense. But as of right now, the purpose of these calls are for wholesale purposes. So we are giving calls to people in order to pass this house forward. We're looking for foreclosures, on market foreclosures that have been in the market for over 100 days. So this is the niche. That's what we're kind of looking for. So we found another in Willow Street in Meriden. We're actually gonna be looking at the agent, see if we kind of get a response. Hopefully we don't go 3-0 here on the live call. 845 2000. Let's see. Perfect. Found the phone number. Yep.
Thank you for calling River Realty Services. If you know your party's three-digit extension, please enter it now.
Transferring to
Lee Raphael. You've reached the desk of Lee Raphael. I'm either on the phone or away from my desk.
3-0, guys. 3-0.
Please email me at lraphael@riverrealty.com. That's LRAP as in Peter, HAEL @riverrealty.com. Thank you.
Hello, Lee. How you doing? My name is Yuri Mateo. I'm calling about 107 Willow Street. It's a property in Meriden that I see that you have listed for. My phone number is 929-261-7109. If you could please give me a call. Thank you. Let's keep looking, guys. Let's keep looking. So far we are 0-3. 0-3 live. Wow, that never happens. The funny thing is that I was in a call just a couple of minutes ago for one empty single family that I was looking at in this area as well. So that's the funny part. But we're gonna keep looking, guys, because we are here to provide the most information possible. So we have one actually here in East Dover and Waterbury for 130. It's a duplex that just came into the market, and we're gonna be giving this agent a call. His name is Adrian. Let's give Adrian a call, guys. Let's see what we can find. Let's see if Adrian is the winner. Let's see. Let's see. Perfect. So we have his information. He has his phone number as well. So that's a good sign. We potentially have our first caller for the live. So let's see what we find. Adrian.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing? Good afternoon.
Hi, good
Hi, my name is Yuri Mateo. I'm an investor from here, from the area of Waterbury, Connecticut.
Okay.
I see that you have a listing that just got in the market for 76 East Dover Street.
Yes.
Is it still available? I see that it just got in the market.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we've had a bunch of calls on it this morning.
Yeah, the price is really good. It's a really nice price of 130 for a duplex.
Yeah.
It 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 looks pretty clean. I just wanted to know a little bit more info on the property as far as the mechanicals, the roof and everything that it needs. I see that it needs a little bit of siding, probably a little TLC in the front.
Yeah, I'm going to hook you up with Ashley. Ashley, it's her listing. She put me on just because her kids were in the hospital. So, but she's
Oh,
out. So what I'm going to do is this is your phone number. I'm going to text you her contact info. You can give her a call.
do you think now is a good time for me to give her a call? Because I'm
Yeah.
not
No,
sure.
she's out. She's out now. So she just got off the phone talking to somebody else about it. So I'll
Thank
forward
God.
you her info and then you can give her a call. Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You got it. Bye.
Bye bye. So, guys, we just have gone through our first live call. I always like to introduce myself, kind of give them a notice of what I'm looking for, who I am, and kind of go from there. Ask for a little bit of information on the property. I always like to kind of leave it on the hands of the realtor to let me know about the property. I never jump in, never ask too much information. Well, I do ask for a lot of information, but most of the time, what I like to do is I like to let the agents give me the information that they want to provide. Usually, if you let them talk, you can find information just by them providing it that you could use to lower the price or kind of be like, hey, you just told me this. So, I'm kind of looking for something in a better price, or, you could base your negotiations from there. Again, guys, thank you for being live with me here. So far, we have 0 people on, but we are looking forward to somebody getting in and kind of appreciate this information that we're providing today on not only how to negotiate with sellers, but how to find and how to provide the most information and get the most information from the properties, and not only offer cash or regular conventional loans, but also go in the creative side to give you that little inch of uh forward to that other agents may not have. So right now we have received the call from the real estate agent Ashley. Hello.
Hello, is this Emmanuel?
Hello, how you doing? My name
Hi,
is Yuri Mateo. How you been?
Yuri. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
How you been, Ashley?
I'm good.
Thank God,
Okay.
thank God. I see that
So,
there's a listing in 76 East Dover. I was speaking to Adrian a couple of minutes ago,
yes.
and I wanted to know a little bit of information. I'm a investor here in the Waterbury area, and I wanted to know a little bit of information because I see that the price is really nice, and the units look really clean. So,
Okay. So, um, I mean, they're average units for the area, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with the area.
mhm.
So, first and second floor. So the first floor is a 2 bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, living room. Second floor is same thing, just one extra room, but it's a walk-through room. So I don't think there's a closet, so you can't really consider it a 3 bedroom. They are smaller units, so you have to use your space wisely. Current tenants on the top floor pay $8, bottom floor pay $750. They are under market value for the current rents that are going on right now.
Mhm.
So there's no major issues going on with the property. The roof doesn't leak, but it is old.
Okay.
So the windows are older, but there's no, they're not bringing in air, or they're not weather damaged or anything like that.
Are they the wooden? I don't know if you noticed, but are they the wooden windows?
Yeah, they're the old.
Oh,
They're
so they
older.
the one with the weights, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, we have had some encounter. We have actually a duplex in the West Farm area, and a triplex and a small apartment building in the Willow side by the church right there in Lulu Street.
Yeah.
So we are familiar with the area. That's why I see the price and I'm like, okay, this could work for me because I'm actually just coming out of a couple of refinances. I'm a cash buyer, and I'm looking for an opportunity, honestly.
Yeah. So this property appraised at so this was on the market 3-4 months ago. And
Okay.
I'll give you the rundown of what happened. I was on the market. We had it under contract. So there was a person who was staying in the basement. The seller had a family member who at the time was homeless, so he let them stay there for a couple months. And this is a basement unit, which is not really an apartment. It's more of a commercial space downstairs.
Okay.
When we went to go sell the property, the downstairs tenant didn't want to leave. And so they started an eviction process on him. But it wasn't a legal unit, so they had to give him the second floor. So that's where he is right now. He's on the second floor. They're pursuing the eviction, so the eviction is going to take place before closing, so that unit will be vacant. Downstairs in the commercial space, it's just like a storage unit, but there's a basement, and and the basement isn't a normal basement, so you have to lift the floor up and walk down a ladder.
Okay.
So it's very different. I believe there was a furnace downstairs. To my knowledge, it only looked like one hot water heater. So I'm not quite sure. And there might be another one in the basement, but I to be honest with you, I never even went downstairs because I've never seen a basement like this.
So the owner pays for the utilities as far as the hot water. There's only one boiler in the building.
So that's why I mean you'd have to do your due diligence or
Mhm.
I can go and figure it all out. I just need a little bit more time and somebody who knows exactly what they're looking for to go down there because like I said, there's a furnace downstairs, there's a hot water heater in the commercial space that is for the first floor, which is new, but I don't know how the second floor is heated. Right now they have like an electric fireplace heater, but they also have a wall unit that I'm not too familiar with.
Okay.
So
I think that's something that we can figure it out. I think I could because I'm in the area. I actually moved into the area a couple of months ago, so I'm available this week to kind of go see it because, like I said, I'm really interested on the property. I'm a cash buyer. So, quick question, Ashley: the tenant that is actually in the second floor is a family member of the owner, right?
yes, but
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure if it's a family member or a family friend, but they're leaving,
Okay.
so they're evicting them.
Okay. Perfect. You don't know how in what part of the eviction process they are in right now.
Oh, so they already started the eviction. They already went to court.
Perfect.
So it would honestly probably take maybe 30 days, in which they're pursuing right now.
Okay, so they already basically went through mediation and all of that. So that's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I
So
mean,
what
we could take some time to go see the property this week if possible.
Yeah, definitely. So you just let me know what day works best for you, and I'll get us into all of the 2 units in the basement.
That sounds great. Quick question about the seller. I see that the property is for 135. How eager to sell is him right now? The property.
So I know. So it was on for like I told you, the property appraised at 215
Okay.
just a few months ago. So we're kind of at the bottom, and he still owes some mortgage on it.
Okay.
But he also, he has to pay a water bill I think it's about $4,000. So he's pretty much going to be breaking even if he sells it at that price.
Quick question, Ashley. I'm a creative buyer. I'm a creative real estate investor. I've gotten about 4 already properties, sub 2. I don't know if you know that terminology of taking over somebody's property and kind of catching everything on all the bills and everything else and giving the buyer or the seller, sorry, the best opportunity, the best price for the property. Do you know if the seller might be interested in kind of creative ways on getting out of the property, or he's just looking for a cash to get out of it?
Yeah, I think he's just looking to cash out.
Okay.
And what you're talking about is assuming the mortgage, and I'm not sure if you've done that in Connecticut, but in Connecticut we can't assume a mortgage. That's illegal.
Yeah, no, we don't assume the mortgages. We just take over them. We don't disrupt the current flow. We just go in and keep making the payments through a third party servicing a company. Um, so that's the way that we do it. We don't typically go to the lender and kind of ask them that we're assuming the
Right.
loan, because that will have to go through a whole other channels. And sometimes most lenders don't allow for you to assume the mortgage unless you have like an immensely good record.
Yeah, right.
So we don't assume the mortgages.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm not sure if it's. I would have to talk to him a little bit more, but I know that he was just looking to kind of cash out and get it from underneath him.
100%. All right, so this is what I could do. What I could do is I'm gonna send you my information, my email, kind of like a couple of documentations from my company and myself. And I could send over to you a couple of proposals of offers that you could present to the seller. I'm really interested. I could pass by this week to kind of take a look at the situation for the boiler, the heating, and everything else. So
Okay.
I think that will work. Perfect. Thank you so much, Ashley. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye bye. So, guys, what I just did was provide information. Not only did I get the information that I needed from the place, so I was actually writing things down. This is something that is key, guys. You have to write all the information down that they are giving you, because you want to relay, you want to know, and you want to have that in your book or in your notes of everything that they are telling you. Why, you might ask that. So the way that I do it is I collect the information provided. I then in the week go meet the agent, go to the property, and kind of go with this information into the details that they're giving me. So let's say that right now she told me that it's been on the contract for the last. It was on the contract 3 months ago. They having some family issues. The tenant, they had to move him to the second floor, so that's a potential more inclination that I could get the property for a better price. So right now the property appraised for 215, which I believe it because I have a two family in the same area that just appraised for 225. So this is kind of like the margin that I'm looking for, not only on the square footage that is over 2,500. The two family that I actually have is under 2,000 square footage for the whole house. But at 130, there's still a lot of margin in there to buy the property and make profit, not only on a buy side, but with the information that she provided, we could definitely get the property at a lower price, somewhere between 110, 115, or even $100,000 if we offer cash, which they might take because they are just looking to get out of the property. So we're gonna keep going at it. I'm gonna send her my information, and we are going to see this property hopefully this week between Friday and Saturday. So let me write my information. Always follow up. Even if they deny your offer, make sure that at least every 2 weeks you're sending one text or two texts to the agents. If the property is still on the market. If the property is still on the market, then it doesn't hurt to follow up because they know that your interest level is high. And at the moment, when the house passes from 30 days, 50 days, 60 days, they're gonna be looking to just unload and sell. And if you're the one constant buyer that is there constantly, just reaching out and kind of asking for more information, how have you guys sold? Oh yeah, let me see if I can find some solutions for you. I know that I wasn't the buyer that you was looking for, but I can maybe push it to one of my friends so they could call you, they could give you a little bit more information on it and things like that. Hello. Hello. Yep. Déjame llamarte para atrás que yo estoy en live ahora mismo. Ok, está bien. Dale. That was my wife, guys. So like I was saying, you always follow up on these leads. If you see them in the market, so this lead right now, it was in the market for 3 months. So they went on the contract. They ended up not performing because of the situation with the family member in the basement. As of right now, we know for a fact that the property probably there's some owner utilities in there. So there's a couple of things that we could kind of grab on to lower the price for 130. So right now, that's the key number, trying to get them down from 130 to 110 or even 100,000, so we could go in and find a buyer that could come in at 110, at 115 and take the property from us. If we can't do that for any reason, we actually try to figure out a way to find a buyer or either buy it ourselves, either by finding a private investor that wants to jump in the deal with us, or just, you know, with the refinance. Like I said, we always refinance and we always looking for ways to get into properties. So that's why I immediately went into, hey, this is distress, this is a hard situation for your buyer, let me take over, I'll catch up all the payments, I'll catch up all the existing things that you have to pay up, and you just make your equity in that, and I could give you a higher price if you allow me to do that. Because once I am able to jump into the property without having to do anything conventional like getting a mortgage, paying interest, paying, all this other stuff. Of course, I'm going to be paying interest and I'm going to be paying all of that, but instead of me going out there and getting a loan for 10, 11, 12%, which is market right now for the interests that are out there, I just stay with probably a loan that he has for 2 or 3% paying monthly, and he's selling for 130, so his loan is under 100,000. So that mortgage payment is roughly between 500 to $600, and there's still margin in there because as of right now, I'm renting a 2 bedroom for 1,050 in the same area, and then another 2 bedroom or a 3 bedroom for 1,100. So that potentially we can make between 2,150 to 2,200 per unit in that place, giving us enough cash flow to pay off the mortgage, pay interest on the seller, and also cash flow enough that we could save up money in the property to kind of cash flow every month. That is actually what we're looking for when we go into a sub two offer. And you may ask, what is a sub two? Well, a sub two is the definition where you take over somebody's mortgages. Like I was explaining, she assumed that I was going to assume the mortgage. When you assume the mortgage, what that means is you go to the lender, you go directly to the lender and ask them, hey, I'm going to be the one that is actually going to be making the payments now. They don't really want that. They want the person that bought the property that is the loan, because then it's just too many moving parts for the lender, and the lender likes a smooth transaction. So what we actually do is we structure a way that, between me and the seller, we have an understanding, we have an agreement, and I just put his equity in second position. Let's say that he wants 130 for some reason. I tell him, hey, I'll give you 160 for the property, sub two, if you let me take over the payment. So whatever amount he has after the loan that he owes currently, let's say he owes 70,000, well, he's gonna have roughly about 80 to $70,000 in equity that I will be making also monthly payments to him on that equity that he has. So that gives him equity, that gives him interest on the equity. He gets the amount that he wanted. So when we refinance, he gets all the money that he desire. And I know for a fact that even if I have the property at 160 that he, has it, I could still refinance within a year at 225, 230, and get about 187, 185. So all the money that I'm gonna be owing the first lender and the buyer and the seller, sorry, and the seller, which are gonna be first and second position on the lien, I'm able to pay that off within a year and a half. But what I could do is I could structure the equity of the buyer, the equity of the seller for 5 to 6 years, where I don't have to pay it all at once. I could just make payments to him and keep bringing that down, and invest into the property, and do so a lot of other things like Airbnb, short-term rental, rent a by room, get a tenant in there for 1100, which will work because it will bring about 2200, giving me about $500-600 of free cash flow. So those are the type of ways, those are the type of different things that you could do in a property to jump in and kind of make money from them. I know a lot of people get scared for, oh, how am I gonna make the payments? Well, there's different ways to do it. There's Airbnb, there's a lot of bunch of ways that you could do it. So we're gonna keep going live. We're gonna keep making calls. We are live right now. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in. That was only one property that was in the market, and we're gonna be calling guys. We're gonna be making some different calls out here. There's a lot of properties that are really down. The market has gone down. There's a lot of desperate sellers out there that are looking to unload. This is the perfect time to unload on properties. People that bought a couple of years ago. The perfect time was about 6 months ago. But whoever is selling now is kind of late to the curve. So they are stuck with properties that are in the market for 20, 30, 50 days. And you could get those prices at a way cheaper price than before, where you had 5, 10 owners, 5, 10 buyers offering to the same property, and it would drive up the price from a house like this one that is 130 to 200,000. So we are kind of looking. We are gonna keep looking right here at properties and see which one work for the kind of places that we are looking for. So we found a multifamily in Waterbury. It's a building. Oh wow. It's a 8 unit building with 3 commercial. Nice. 3 bedroom, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, and 4 commercial units. All occupied. There is so much love. This property residential. Cap at 10%. Usually they say cap is at 10%, but it's not really at 10%. After we look at the property and everything, it's not really. So as of right now, what they doing is they are selling a portfolio of about 11 units that they want to add to this one. So it's 585, roughly between $1 million in those 11 units. So we're gonna be giving this agent a call. Let's see what we can find. I'm reaching out to Ashley. That's the agent for the 74 Dover. And we are good to go. Let's give this person a call. 175 537 537 824. Yeah, that's not the phone number. Let me look for her information. Let's look for her information, guys. Again, we reach out directly to the agents. Oh, this is awesome. So this agent that we're gonna actually call right now, guys, we follow her. We have had conversations with her before, and hopefully we could get a good connection right here. I mean, she knows us, so let's see what we can find. Let's see. It should be interesting. So let me give you a little background story on this agent. Her name is Maddie. We before was in the brinks of buying a 9, 10 unit apartment building from her. They decided to go with another buyer, which actually performed. It performed, so it went pretty well. They went for about $15,000 more than what we was offering at the moment. So, you know, That's good. Hopefully, we are able to communicate with her right now. So let's see. 860-559-78. This is her office phone.
Hi, this is Maddie Cerruti with Berkshire Hathaway. I can't come to the phone at this time. If you leave a message, I will get back to you as soon as I can. For faster service, please text me. Thank you.
So we are reaching out through text, guys, right now. Maybe she could give us a call later on in a couple of minutes. Good afternoon. My name is Jeremy Mateo. Look at a listing and whatever. Perfect. All right. So we have sent the message, guys. Sorry about that. We are live. So everything that I'm kind of doing, I'm doing it live right now. I just submitted the text message to the agent, and we are going to be waiting for that call back. In the meantime, we're gonna add this property to our saved properties, and we are going to keep looking. We're going to keep searching, roaming through the real estate market for opportunities, guys, not only for wholesale but to buy right now. Look, I wish I could show you guys the amount of properties that are going for 150,000, 130, 120,000, that before our duplex for 120 was insane to even try to look for it. Most two families were between 200 to 250,000 before. So the foreclosure is in pretty rough shape. It's in Waterbury, Connecticut, so it's in a rough area. It's 23 Transit Street in Waterbury. So we're gonna be giving them a call. It's a foreclosed property. Let's see what we find. Let's see what the agent tell us about this property. Is a duplex. So let's see what we can find, guys. As of right now, we have one duplex that we are probably gonna be scheduling a view, a showing. Realtor. Right in this. See, 76 Dover, East Dover. Perfect. Michael Flaherty. Let's give him a call. 60-307. Let's hear it. This property has had a lot of traction within the past few days because of the price and the area. The area is actually really good. Here in Waterbury, it's close to Watertown, which is a really good area as well. It's mostly single family, so the fact that there's a duplex in that area is really nice.
Voicemail of Mike Flaherty. Please leave a message.
for an immediate response, please email mjflahertyjr@yahoo.com. Thank you.
Hello, how you doing? Michael, my name is Yuri Mateo. If you could please give me a phone call back at 929-261-7109. This is regarding a listing that you have available in 23 Transit Street in Waterbury. Thank you. His name is Michael Flaherty. Duplex.